Hi and welcome everyone. This is #09 Talk Show powered by SSDP JPN Perlis YouTube channel. I'm Aimi, your host for today, and with me today we have two distinguished guests that will be talking about digital hustle, healthy muscle, thriving in technology and wellness. So, joining in me in the studio today, Mr. Anwar as well as Mr. Konishi. Please welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, how are you guys?
Very good.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Thanks for the opportunities for us
Yeah.
to be here.
All right. So this is #09 Talk Show, and I will be your host for today. Okay, and we will be talking about two main points in the world today because it is like two buzzing themes that we are talking about technology and wellness. Okay, can you please introduce yourself first, Mr. Anwar?
Oh, me first. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Hi everyone. My name is Anwar bin Abdul Rahman. I'm a senior lecturer from Polytechnic Tuanku Syed Sirajuddin, Department of Tourism and Hospitality. I'm also in charge in the coordinator of CSEC, Corporate Service Industrial and Employment Center. So yeah. Hi again.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Short and simple.
Short and simple.
Okay.
And we have another one fly all the way from Kobe, Japan for you guys. Mr. Konishi.
Hi.
Arigato.
よろしくお願いします。My name is Kei Konishi. I'm from Japan, and I work in the Tokyo Athletic Club, which is the oldest membership gym in Japan. And I work as a fitness trainer and a holistic care consultant.
Yeah, nice.
Thank
we
you.
have a fitness trainer here, and also we have a lecturer that will be talking about technology and wellness. Yeah, so I think we are having a good conversation so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just few
So
minutes.
Yeah. Just
yeah. So
introduction.
okay, I would like to ask you. What should I call you?
Okay.
Yeah, call me Kei.
Kay. Okay. Okay. A few questions about police. How long have you been in police so far?
I've been here for I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes.
Ah, okay. So how do you find police so far?
Quite chill.
Quite chill.
It just
How does it compare to your place in Kobe?
yeah. When I used to live in Kobe, I didn't live in the cities. I used to live in a little bit of suburban or countryside. So I feel like there is some kind of similarities between my town and the police. And I don't really like living in the cities like crowded, too many people. So yeah, this quiet place,
Serene
peaceful.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
How
suits
do you
me.
find the food here?
Food. I like eating spicy food. So far, it's okay. But sometimes it's too spicy. So I
Alright.
have to remember some phrases. Tamau pedas.
Tamau pedas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again.
Tamau
Pedas.
Tamau pedas.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as a health fitness, how do you find as Malaysia we have so many oily and spicy food. So how are you going to, finding the right one for your
Yeah.
suit to your, because you are
Yeah,
fitness.
I totally understand what you're asking. And yeah, people think if the food is oily, fatty, sugary, people think you have to cut out like completely. But that's not about it. Like you need to eat some amount of fat for your body to function properly. Or you need the
Okay.
carbs, protein, anything as well. So it's not about whether the food is healthy or unhealthy. It's more like about portion or like other things matters.
All right. So, shall we proceed the first question?
Sure, please.
All right. So, technology and wellness are both huge buzzword for today, right? So, what does the phrase thriving in technology and wellness means for both of you personally?
You go
I
first,
go
man.
first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
So for me, the technology for myself is like it helps me or helps everyone to get the opportunities, any kind of sources, education as well. If you want to learn something, you can get it online.
Yeah.
And entertainment as well, you can watch on YouTube or Netflix, and you can watch a movie anywhere.
Yeah.
Get any kind of entertainment anywhere. So it helps to expand those kind of opportunities to everyone else. Then for me, the wellness is the way I think is like without healthy body,
Mm-hmm.
any actions you take is not as effective as it should be.
Yeah.
Because if you're not
Of
healthy,
course. Mm.
you're not energetic enough.
Yeah.
So if you teach students,
Mm.
if you're not healthy,
I'm a healthy man.
yeah, if you're not
If-
healthy,
yeah.
I said if I know you're healthy. If you're not healthy, maybe you students feel like maybe can understand
Yeah, of
if
course.
you can't concentrate.
Yeah, of course.
So I think wellness or health is the basis of everything.
Yeah, that's right. Because if we are sick,
Mm.
the only thing that we want is to be healthy.
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna, what about you?
Yeah, for me, I just want to add on some points given by K that yeah, of course, for me, my personal opinion is that the striving the in technology and wellness, meaning that we need to seek a balance between the technology and wellness. We leverage the technology, and we do not leave behind the wellness. So, for example, like we try to balance it in our daily life. I mean, whenever, for example, like me, I go to the lecture hall and giving some lectures to the student, and then and on some point I still monitor my heart rate, my heartbeat, or my steps per day, and then that's what I mean for seek balancing in the technology and awareness. I think
That means you do it all the time?
yeah, of course. We should have for example, like we're gonna discuss a bit further later on. But for example, like we have some device, smartwatch or anything,
Yeah.
any other
Yeah.
stuff, and then yeah, to seek some balance without leaving the happiness behind. The technology is still important nowadays. We need the technology, and then the technology is evolved every day. So, but then
That's right.
still, if we lack out something that I mean, if we focus on more technology, and then of course our mind, our soul would be not able to catch up, and then
Yeah.
our body will be sick, right? So that's why the keyword is balance.
Yeah.
To seek some balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you talking about the technology using when you're I mean when you are what do you call that, when you are in your classroom. So of course you're checking on your watch, right?
Yeah, regularly.
Regularly. So okay, when we have so many technology around us, like we have the wearables that will ask us to stand up if we sit down for too long, and also software that can monitor our sleep
Yeah,
pattern and all that.
There is.
So we are living in a time where technology is almost everywhere. So how do you strike a balance between using technology to boost your health without letting it take over your life, so that you wouldn't be so overwhelming with it? Not really like relying
relying too
on
much,
it
right?
too much,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I go first.
Okay, sure.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you
my
go.
turn, man. It's my turn.
Okay, okay. If you want,
Yeah,
if you go first, yeah,
if
sure.
you insist, yeah,
Okay,
please.
okay, just a joke, man. So, but then again, the main question is how we seek the balance between the
Yes, that's right.
technology and our daily life, right?
Daily life,
So
yeah.
for me, as I said before, that we need to balance it. However, we need to set a limit. Okay, for example, like whenever we seek for technology, we need to look back at our body, whether our body is suit enough for that technology. Technology is now is everywhere, anywhere. So, for example, in our health, we have a heart rate monitor, we have a blood pressure monitor, the skin moisturize. I mean anything. So, but then we need to count on our body first. So, if our body can adapt to that kind of device, I mean it's enough, and then it should be okay. Because some of device is not for me. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, for me, it's not meant to our body. Okay, because for example, like people tend to look healthy and they feel like thin people are is healthy. So they seek for technology that might be for me wrong for them. Try to get easy to be thin. So that's what I'm talking about. So we need to find a technology that really suit enough to our body, know our body first, and then try to balance it, and then seeking for the right technology.
How
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
we get to know which technology is right for our body?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And one thing is controlling and limiting, and another thing is like you have to find what suit you. And to do that, you have to understand your body,
Okay.
and then maybe knowledge is something about your health. Because maybe you want to lose weight, but you don't know how to lose weight. You can't.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to I don't mean say to you, but
Yeah, it's
or
okay.
maybe some people wanna be healthy, and that person might think just losing weight is the only choice to be healthy, but it's not. There's blood
Correct.
pressure,
Correct.
maybe kind of physical activity, anything more than that.
Okay. So losing weight is just only one of it, right?
But bigger part, but yeah,
Well,
only
the
one.
bigger part. Is it big?
Furthermore, we need to. I mean, set the limit is one thing.
Yeah.
Set the boundaries is
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
For example, like we're talking to look good, to look slim, to look in a good character. I mean,
Yeah.
we have a device that can, for example, like AI, artificial intelligence, that suggest us to work out on maybe 30 minutes per day, or I mean
Yeah.
5 times per week. But we cannot fulfill all of this time, all of this kind of exercise if our body cannot suit for it. So so it means that we need to really look into our body first, set the limit and boundaries to our bodies, and if we good enough to go for it, and then just follow the technology.
Yeah.
So after all, I have one. I mean, in Bahasa Melayu we call it peribahasa, or I mean presumption, right?
It's a proverb.
Proverb.
Proverb, yeah.
Proverb, like you not let the machine handle you. You handle that machine.
Wait,
It's
Malaysia got
what's
the proverb about machine?
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What's in Japan? What's in Japan? Any proverbs for that?
I don't proverb.
I
Japanese proverbs.
I modified it from proverbs that whenever we got a bike, do not let the bike handle us. We handle the bikes. I mean,
see.
super bike. So
Oh.
yeah.
It's
We don't-
just
it's a
the,
modified.
It's just his version of
I don't know.
proverb. Yeah.
Japan don't have
You,
any.
you just made it up.
Yeah. So
I-
Japan don't have any proverb.
Man, I don't think something related to that kind of over dependency. I don't think so.
So you don't have any.
That one I don't know. I don't have it.
Say something, man.
Yeah,
Japan.
I can't come up with anything funny. I didn't prepare that.
Okay,
so
never mind, never
That's
mind.
not fair.
Never mind.
Okay, so in your own experience, as a health fitness, what are the biggest challenges people face? Okay, when trying to balance technology and maintaining their physical health.
So this is something related to what just Anwar talked to us. Actually, any fitness gyms, we use some kind of technologies like body scale, or mostly body scanner, body scale. Then, because we have that kind of technology, those clients, people see just numbers, Like I said, people just only focus on losing weight.
Yeah.
But maybe because like if you compare the muscle mass and the body fat, muscle is way heavier. So if you go to a gym and they try to gain muscle and they look better, your weight gonna increase. So if you try to aim at losing weight but coming to the gym, that doesn't make sense. And you might think losing weight is the only like option to be healthy, but it's not. Maybe your actual like goal, how to say, the thing you wanna do is like have a maybe good physique, or maybe proportional, look nice. If so, maybe body weight doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So by having the technology or numbers, people use it as some kind of criteria or like standard. So before using that kind of technology, I feel like if my clients knows what is health and how to be healthy, I feel like I can solve that problem.
Oh, okay. So how are you going to overcome normally in Japan?
Oh, in Japan, like usually I'll just talk to them, like
Okay.
logically or like I'll do some kind of like 20 minutes, 30 minutes counseling, and then maybe those clients first time come to our gym and then they'll say just want to lose weight, but we can write that on the paper and then we can proceed, but I have to give them opportunity to actually look back what they want to be, what they want to do.
Yeah.
So we just talk about our future, what you want to do after you lose weight. Maybe
What's next? Like
yeah, what's next? So I want to see what's behind it. Maybe like I said, if that person want to go for the bodybuilding contest, maybe not losing weight, building muscle, right?
Yeah.
Or if they want to have a like good physique, proportional physique to look good. when they're walking on the street. Yeah, maybe not losing weight, maybe gaining muscle, make your body proportional. So just talk more. More
Okay.
communication matters.
Do you use any technology for it? Like are you using AI maybe to predict that or?
Or AI, we use it because sometimes there's a bunch of technologies in AI that if we put the some kind of body composition data and those kind of goals and the achievement, maybe the AI or technology produce what you should do.
Oh, okay. So based on the data given previously by others, right?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, how the data come from? How the solution from the can
The data, the moderator asking you how you get the data and how the data been interpreted into the, I mean, some sort of solution. I mean, the solution
Yeah.
we imagine that in Japan.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there are two choices. Like one, even like AI is producing the counseling itself, how to change it.
So the machine are going to give the counseling.
Yeah. Sometimes machine goes to do the counseling. Another thing, like the trainer or instructor will do the counseling by looking at the data
Oh,
we've got.
okay. All right.
Because we also educated, so we know just looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
If I can add on to make it more clear to the audience that the technology that has been used at the Japan. So I've been there before. It is got the opportunity to visit Japan, visit Tokyo Athletic Club, and then they got like Kay said, they got a bunch of technology things,
Yeah.
and then one of that is called I mean. We disclose later. One of the AI things that the client will come to seek the instructor and then submit all the data,
Okay.
and then the data itself will be interpreted and give the result or counseling, and then maybe the coach or the instructor would be having some add-on on counseling session for that client.
Oh, it's like a
So
personal touch based on the data given.
So it means that we're using the technology,
Mm-hmm.
and we can also add on by adding some human touch on it. So the client can choose whether to depend solely on the AI itself or want to seek for human touch by asking for the personal opinion of
Alright.
the instructor.
Okay. So anything to add on, Kay?
I mean,
What?
I thought this project, we talk later, so I thought I should.
Never mind.
Okay,
We
never
try.
mind.
Actually,
we will continue afterwards.
disclose it very in the several steps
Yeah.
until
Oh yeah, right.
You get it?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So next question will be, how do you think technology can empower individuals to take charge of their house, especially those with busy lifestyle, the one that is tech savvy, that always be on the
Okay.
computer all the time. So
So like, if you're busy, I think people start making excuses like, I don't have time. I don't have to do physical activity. I don't have to do anything. Then maybe the technology or like any kind of application is the one could help discipline your lifestyle. Let's say if you turn on the notification like every day, same time, the app will ask you to like do some exercise, something
yeah,
like that.
it's like a reminder on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
ways,
yeah,
right?
exactly. I think technology can help you like in that way, or maybe when you're eating something, you don't know how much calories in it. So we have a calorie trackers also. So in that way, the technology can help your lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Anwar, how do you see technology helping people to achieve their wellness goal, especially with so many tools available?
Yeah, as Kay said
Beside-
before,
yeah.
the technology can help us in managing our daily life in our busy surrounding. So by the technology can personalize our health plan. Okay, like Kay said before and you said before that we got the devices that can monitor what we are eating today, what how many calories intake we got for today, and then of course it will reflect for the time saving solution because before we got for example like smartwatch and all of this thing before, we never count on the calories, how many calories that we take every day. So if we been there before and we are the person who counting on calorie, so I think it will cost time for you.
Yeah,
Every time you want to take lunch or dinner, you need to count on it manually.
Yeah.
And then, technology, we have the technology right now. Whenever we eat, we know how much the calorie.
Yeah.
So, and then, I mean, the technology also, I mean, the question is that how technology can come again?
Yeah, how technology can help you to achieve the wellness goal.
Can help us, okay, by reducing our, by keeping our stress management in a better way. Okay, so of
Yeah,
course
that is another part.
we are in busy situation, got many works to do. So like you said before, both of you said before, like the technology can remind us, whenever we, I mean, for example, like we are driving, so the technology inside the car give the signal, appear on the dashboard, said you want to take a break or whatsoever. So same like technology and fitness and a healthy life. So it
Yeah.
will remind us whenever if we got, for example, like we have low steps in per day, so maybe it will suggest us to take more steps,
Yeah.
or maybe we got not enough sleep, so the technology will remind us you should take a good sleep. So again, technology is
Yeah.
can help us.
Yeah. So can we proceed to the next question?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Anwar, just now you were talking about this initiative in Polytechnic where you went to Japan and to see the Tokyo Athletic Club, and you have the chance to see how they operated the machines, and you got the chance to experience the machines as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us what is the initiative that is going on in Polytechnic that involve K here?
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what we have right now is that we're bringing some technologies and devices from Japan. From, I mean, the headquarters is at Tokyo actually. So TSC. Let me introduce your company.
Okay.
Okay. Take Tokyo Athletic Club, or TAC. Okay, TAC is not only a fitness company actually. Okay, it's a company that have a lot of branding under it, and from what I observe is that TAC is very concerned with the fitness and elderly people health. Okay, so what we are bringing to PTXS Polytechnic Tuanku Syed Sirajudin is that some devices, some technology, AI, and we are collecting the data. The data, I mean the health data from the participant is coming from the staff and the student itself. Collecting the data. It started on early of January. This January.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it just started?
Yeah, it just started, but then we already reached the limit 100 participant
Yeah.
now. Yeah, we still
okay.
receiving, but we already reached the limit of ID, the ID, and then we collecting the data. The health data consists of their, I mean, like blood pressure, like their weight, their height, their waist, their, I mean, what else? Okay,
Skin moisture.
skin moisture,
Skin moisture. Oh,
and
so you
then
can check skin moisture as well?
yeah, and then
not your facial skin, like
yeah, and then
Overall skin.
yeah.
No, okay.
And then the participant need to answer some question about their behavior in daily life, what they eat, what they do, and whatsoever. And then all of this data will be put on in this AI, artificial intelligence software that called the self-check. Am I pronounced right?
correct.
Doctor self-check.
Doctor self-check.
Oh,
So
okay.
this doctor self-check actually will be a software that will translate all the data and suggest to the participant what will happen to him after 3 years if the participant did not follow what the instructor suggests. For example, like like me, I'm going. I go to Mr. K
Okay.
and give my all data, and then Mr. K, after the first data came out based on the result given by the AI. So Mr. K will suggest me, okay, Anwar, you should take your step more per day. I mean, you should, for example, like take 10,000 steps per day instead of 7,000 steps per day. If I'm not doing it, and then maybe 3 years, this what will happen to me. I got maybe back pain, like maybe like any
Yeah.
other problem. So that's what we are trying to do, to educate the student, to educate the staff on how to use the technology in their lifestyle or in their daily life. So currently we just reached the limit about 100 participant of student and staff. Yeah. And then what else? And then after that, after the participant gave the data, so the participant would be attended the counselling session with Mr. K for about 4 or 5 times, right?
Yeah.
5 times.
4 to 5 times.
Like
Twice.
every
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
Two
May
or
I know
three.
the duration of you coming here? I mean, if 5 times, so
Mr. K will be staying with us until April.
Okay.
So actually, Mr. K came to PTSS, Polytechnic Tuanku Syed Sirajuddin, under our collaboration, under my department collaboration between the PTSS Tourism and Hospitality Department and then with the Tokyo Athletic Club itself. So like you guys know that our institution PTSS we have I think almost 100 of industries that collaborated with us, and TAC is one of the international company that have collaborated with us. Okay, and then so we don't want to make it waste. So we try to make international collaboration between us, and then bring Mr. K as
To Malaysia?
to
Here?
Malaysia to BTSS and to implement this project. So after, for example, like after this project considered success in April, I forgot to tell you that after the project finished in April, all the data will be sent to Waseda University. Waseda University is a university located at where is it? Okay, the one that we went to.
I think they have several branches. The one is in Saitama.
Saitama, yeah,
Saitama.
Saitama. So
Saitama.
we already contact the professor, or the one professor there who will be analyze all the data, and then will help us in proving this kind of project, and we will be able to be execute at the national level. So the short term will be implemented in the PTSS, and the long term this project gonna be implemented in national level. So the reason why they choose Perlis is that Perlis, as far as you all know, that the Perlis is a small state. Okay, so we choose PTSS because we have the international collaboration with TAC. Okay, so and then it's a control area, the control population, the control sample. So I think it's easy for us to monitor the student and the staff. So inshallah by April, this project gonna end, and so far we are right on track.
Yeah,
We're right on track, and then the participants now are currently in first and second counselling session, and after the fourth or fifth session of counselling, the participant will going to undergo the final measurement, the same procedure at the first place. The final measurement will decide whether the participant succeed or not in this project. So it's mean that the participant will know whether they follow or not what have been asked by Mr. K. And if they follow, there may be some result. So, for example, like their blood pressure will go down, will decrease. Their bonus, their weight might be decreased. Some sort of like that. So, yeah, okay. You want to add on?
Is it like a pre-test and post-test? Like the first one is to know the current situation, and after that,
So there's two things I could say. Why we name this system Dr. Self Check is like you have to check your body by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we operated the machine ourselves?
Also,
Assisted by us.
Assisted by you measure it by yourself, and when you see the result paper, I think mostly you can understand by yourself. It's in English.
Okay.
And another thing we are highlighting is like encouragement of behavioral change. Like I said, this is not like medical diet or losing 5-10 kilos in 1-2 months.
Yeah, of course.
This is more about living healthier until you die. So means if you can continue the healthy lifestyle that you decided until you die, that's not consistent, that's not sustainable. So that's the one thing I'm gonna teach to my teach the participant for every counseling session. Yeah.
After all, it's called preventive medicine, right?
Preventive medicine we call holistic care.
Yeah,
as well.
holistic. Yeah.
This is something, let's say, apart from the traditional like conventional medication, let's say hospital or physiotherapy.
We try to put all of the medicine, all the supplement below. Then our main target is that people try to be healthy by
Yeah.
Self-discipline.
self-discipline
Self-discipline,
by
yeah.
having some good food diet. So we try to make people live. Uh, not to throw away all the medicine, all the supplement.
Yeah.
Try not to live with it.
Yeah.
It's like
Uh,
naturally.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, something similar because if you go to hospital and you're diagnosed of some kind of diseases or cancer, it's too late.
Yeah.
Even or maybe they prescribe you some medicine supplement. If you rely on them, maybe you have to continue the
Yeah.
until that for long. So
Yeah.
if you know how to change your lifestyle or tiny behaviors to make your life healthier, maybe you don't need to rely on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to add on that. During
Yes.
my I have one experience during the food security seminar at Bangkok. I think about 6 or 7 years ago, we are discussing about the food security on the elderly people. So the problem is that when the people get older, so I'm not trying to say that they are a problem. They are a problem for the country,
Okay.
since we are going to be older too. But then the problem not the problem. The issue is that when people get older and they are not fit enough, the government trying to spend more budget on them in term of
Yeah, exactly.
food, in term of
Medicine.
their medicine, in term
Any
of their
healthcare-
healthcare
Supplements,
healthcare
and
system.
whatsoever. So we try to cope this situation in early stage whenever we try to make for example, like our participant in PSS to know their health status first. So I remember when I went to Japan, like at the TAC office,
Yeah.
and then you brought me to whatever the brand, the TAC brand, the old folks.
We call it Lispo.
Lisbo, yeah. So the place is for elderly people. They try to make the old people walk again, and try to make the old folks try to have their own strengths to do their things in their life. So this example can be used at Malaysia. So if we know our health status at early stage, we can prevent it, and we can save.
Earlier, right?
Yeah, in the long term, we can save the government budget. We can save
Yeah.
many things. So
Yeah.
and in terms of food, so I don't know whether when we get old we can eat many foods, but then if we get maintaining our health in a good condition, I think we have many we have many type of food that we can choose,
Yeah.
rather than we get sick and so we only need to eat porridge, right? So that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, it's like he said, like if more old people fragile, that means more the government budget would be
Yeah.
provided for elderly. Then maybe the Malaysian tax will be increased because of that.
Yeah,
You
of
have to
course.
pay more for that.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in Japan actually. We are now super age society.
Yeah.
Now I think around 30% is older than 60 or 65 years old.
Yeah.
Still, now tax is increasing, and that's why I'm in Malaysia right now.
Yeah.
I don't
Malaysia
know.
is
So-
saving in terms of obese. Malaysia is saving 58%
Oh,
obese.
obviously,
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Sure.
So going back to TAC just now, do you guys have any plan to open in Malaysia? Open at your branches, or because I think this is sort of good initiative to do, right?
Nah, you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, wait, can I say that?
What?
We have a branch in KL.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure,
They
you
got
can
the branch in KL, but
you
it's
can
not
say it.
directly under.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's different. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
yeah, sure, you can.
So like we
Elaborate
have
more.
one of the brands, like you said, we have one for older people. We have one kindergarten, one fitness gym in Japan, and one of the brands is personal training gym. And we've been having one gym in Banse, Kuala Lumpur.
Bangsa.
Yeah.
Bangsa.
It's
oh,
called
okay.
Fit Tokyo.
Fit Tokyo. Oh, okay. I think you heard it before. Fit Tokyo.
Yeah. Then now we relocating to Monte Chiara.
Mont
Kiara.
Kiara. Mont Kiara.
The more Japanese are there, so there's a demand.
Yeah.
But then the difference is that the Fit Tokyo run the business quite different from Tokyo Athletic Club because
Oh yeah, that's
they are focusing on more on fitness, right?
yeah more like personal
Oh,
training.
Personal
more.
training
alright.
server. So the technology that we bring from Tokyo to here is something that you cannot get in Malaysia for the time being. So maybe we can find it in next 2 years or next 3 years. There is a similar technologies, but then we started now. We started using the technologies right now. So why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to the machines, all the machines AI software that you mentioned just now. Okay. So can you explain how they work and also how they personalize answers?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or feedbacks for the
So
users.
about the project or the package itself, right? So measurement include your body composition, means like your muscle mass and the body fat, basically. Another thing, or your body temperature and the skin moisture, and what else? What else do we have? Blood pressure meter,
Muscle.
Blood
and
pressure.
yeah, blood pressure meter, and also we measure your blood vessel age,
Blood
your
vessel age.
blood vessel age,
Oh, so
and
it's different from our actual age.
it's different.
Okay.
Maybe you think you're like
For example, like me.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Show me as an example.
Okay, sure.
No, no, no.
So like let's say maybe you okay, so I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
But if you measure your vessel age, maybe you're 30 years old. Or maybe you're 23.
So it's based on the cholesterol level or
Yeah, exactly. Or more like the blood flowing type. Or like I mean there's so many like factors behind it, and this also technology.
so the machine can check it for us.
Yeah, it did it for you.
Okay,
And
okay.
maybe if you're eating kind of unhealthy food, more cholesterol, or like maybe your vessels are getting older, not flexible enough.
So you're using the word older to say that it's not that flexible.
Yeah, means aging.
Okay.
Aging means getting stiff
Okay.
for
All
because
right.
blood vessel is kind of rubber tube.
Have you checked him before?
Of course, twice.
Yeah.
So how was it? May I know? Or is
Say
it
it, man.
private and confidential?
Then his actual age is 40,
Actually, it's 38.
38, right? But like his blood vessel age was 24, 5.
Oh,
So
okay.
so it means that whenever we check for the blood for the vessel age, it means that for example like me, I'm 24 in a vessel age. It means that my vessel is going properly, right? It's work
yeah,
properly.
working very active.
Yeah, very active. For somebody that doesn't have the good reading of the vessel age, it shows that your vessel is kind of blocked. So it's
Yeah.
resulted in for the worst case heart attack, of course.
Strokes and everything.
So this kind of technology that we use it at PTXL right now. So the device will read your vessel age, will read your blood pressure, and as I said before, we turn it all the data, put it in the software AI, and then it will be interpreted by the software AI, and then will be helped by Mr. K on the counseling, and together technology and human touch, it will be a great result.
Connected, right?
Yeah, it will be connected,
Yeah.
and it will show the great result. So the
Okay.
participant will learn how to react upon their health status. So at the end of the project, so it will give a positive impact, insyaAllah. Kan, a
Okay.
positive impact if the participant follow whatever Mr. K said.
All right. So back to the question, right? Just now you said that before you check the answers, they need to answer like 50 questions.
Yeah, 50 questionnaires.
50
questions.
questionnaire. So okay, may I know what are some of the questions? in
So
that?
it's all about your lifestyle. For example, how often do you eat, or maybe either do you walk or drive? Yeah, for Malaysian mostly drive, but
Okay.
something like only like things about your lifestyle, and then we can predict like you said with those questionnaire and the measure data, we can predict if you continue the current like lifestyle, maybe in 3 years you're gaining weight or something like that.
Oh, okay. So there is AI involved in
It's
that,
like
right?
giving you a slightly early warning.
Yeah. So if you get some kind of warning, you feel like, oh, I have to change it, right?
Yeah.
That's also about the encouragement. Yeah, to make people feel like concerned,
Okay.
then people try to make some changes.
All right. So how about the reliability of the feedbacks given? Does it true all the time, or do you find any hiccup? here
In
and there?
English.
In English, here and there.
I mean the output.
Because it's AI, we
Oh, yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
Because like let's say AI itself, I've been using this for years. I don't see, and sometimes I use this kind of health check system. Sometimes I just use manual consultation to my personal training clients.
Come again, what? No mayo?
Like manual.
Manual.
Just do it by
Manual.
myself.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Just asking but I don't see much of a difference between two. And
Okay.
even with the doctor self check, I feel like that's more precise and more detailed.
Yeah.
But when it comes to inaccuracy or the kind of hiccups, because the body composition, like we are using fitness club, any countries, anywhere, it's not as accurate as the medical equipment they use in hospital. But one thing is, I hope that kind of result show this checkup could be the sign that you have to reconsider your lifestyle or start could be the start of your healthy journey.
After all, I believe that we are more afraid of the numbers, I think.
Yeah.
When we see the
Yeah,
numbers,
yeah, yeah.
rather
Of
than
course.
what we be said by the doctors or by the instructor, we are often take a serious when it comes to the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we just bring the result to the doctor?
To the result of the doctor self check,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Doctor self check means checking your body by yourself. So our like motto or like concept is independent of hospital.
Okay.
Maybe if you're going to hospital like every month, by using this, you know how to take up your body by yourself. So you don't even need to go to hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the main point is to prevent
Yeah,
earlier.
that's why we call it as a preventive
Preventive
medicine.
We try
measures,
to
yeah.
prevent developing diseases or symptoms.
All right. So do you find any similarities or differences between Malaysians and Japanese health based on the data? I mean, in general.
Based on data,
You can be frank now.
no offense to anyone, but no,
Okay.
because in Japan, because depends on the ages, it's different. But in Japan, from my perspective, as the participant get older, they getting skinnier. They eat less.
Okay. Now
Oh.
you're just giving me hope. The more
That you know,
older-
I know you know what's my answer.
Okay.
And for Malaysia, cause like in PTSS, taking those tests to students and stuff as well. Students, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say much about it,
Similar.
but as the participant getting older, I feel like more overweight or obese. There's a kind of trend. I feel like.
Okay. So what factors could contribute to the differences? What do you think?
So if you talk about healthy lifestyle, of course there's the two main components: diet and the physical activity. When it comes to physical activity, I think it's same. I mean, as you get older, you don't wanna maybe you do a lot of cycling, but people don't wanna do. Japanese also same. We work too hard and we don't even have a time
Yeah.
to do any kind of
But
exercise.
that's why AI need to be put in our
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
To remind us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Of course.
But of course, when it comes to diet, there's some sort of difference, you know.
Yeah.
It's more like a healthy food option. Because in Malaysia, I think there's some kind of healthy food,
Yeah.
but mostly that's kind of westernized or something coming from outside. So it tends to be cheaper, not expensive. But some Japanese food is healthy already, so we don't need to import it from outside. So the price is like same or average.
Yeah.
So Japanese have more access to healthy food.
Actually, we have access to healthy food, but we have tendency to follow the viral kind of stuff too and all that. So that's why.
I mean, like in Malaysian cuisine, there's some healthy options. You just
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know that.
Yeah. Okay, so we move on to about data. We're talking about data just
Yeah.
now. So data privacy is a big concern nowadays. All right. So how does
Yeah.
Tokyo Athletic Club ensure that the data that you all got and then it stays confidential and align
yeah.
with the cybersecurity
Yeah, yeah.
standards. Yeah, because it's AI. So,
I'm
so-
not much of a that kind of IT nerd, but one thing I could say is like he mentioned already, we have like each participant got one ID.
okay. Oh,
So
okay.
to key in data to get the output, the participant only use like one ID.
So you guys don't use the real name, only ID.
Real names we don't use.
Okay.
ID, and I have a one Google form or like Excel sheet that match up with the ID and the name. And also the password for the ID is randomized,
Okay.
and the output is randomized from the software. And those IDs are saved in a cloud database, I guess. So I think when it comes to security, it's okay.
Yeah. So no one can
No one can.
Okay.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one. All right. And then you guys don't use name. Then I think.
Yeah.
No, we
that's-
don't use name.
All right. So AI is becoming a huge part of fitness, but some might argue it's losing the human touch of it. How do you think AI can complement, not replace, personal connection in health and wellness?
I think there's like one story about this. Before still working in this company, I wanted to be a fitness instructor or like personal trainer.
Okay.
So when I was in Japan, I was looking for the job post. Then that was the first time I saw about one of the job descriptions says AI generated personal training gym.
Oh, okay.
So they put all of the maybe muscle mass or body fat or participants and maybe target anything into the software AI, and AI will give you the result.
Okay.
What you should do, what kind of exercise workout program you should do,
Yeah.
and I think what kind of diet you should follow. So even the description said you don't need any expertise in personal training or fitness industry. So yeah, I was wow. But I'm certified personal trainer, so I didn't choose a job. But after still working in this company, and when I'm talking to my own clients and the staff, the people coming to fitness club or committing wellness, not because of being healthy, losing weight. It's more than that. Maybe if you come to the fitness club taking group lesson, there is some kind of social aspect,
Yeah.
especially for older people. After they retire, they'll just stay in their house all the time. But by coming to the fitness club, they can talk to people. They
It's a human touch.
yeah,
that
exactly.
matters,
They
right?
can make new friends.
New friends. Yeah. All the emotions can come in.
Yeah,
instead of,
emotion, mental,
mental,
social.
Yeah. All right. So back to you, Mr. Anwar. What kind of feedback have you received so far for the initiative done in Polytechnic?
Alhamdulillah, we receive positive feedback and good impact from the staff and participant. At the beginning, I'm also a bit worried about this project
Yeah.
because we are encouraging people to be health, whereby we know that in terms of dietary, and we know how Malaysian run the daily life. So after give the explanation to the staff, to the participant, how the project is gonna be. So alhamdulillah, the feedback is going well. There are lots of voluntary comes to our office, right? And then to give
okay.
the data.
That's a good thing.
And to show that how they are concerning about the health.
Yeah.
Actually. So we we are trying not to say that they wanted to get a slim body or what. They just concerned with their
Health.
health,
Overall health.
their overall health, based on their age. So after come to the office and then give all the data in terms of their blood pressure and all things, and using the AI. So they are now ready to go for the counselling and then follow what Mr. K will state to them, and then inshallah, as I said before, after that, maybe in 3 months after this, they're going to see the good result.
Yeah, I think so.
So
So that
that's
means you
basically.
have seen a slightly significant change in
Yeah.
Polytechnics
And then
students and lecturers.
apart from that, we try to educate the staff using our technologies. We have the WhatsApp group. We create the poster. We create all of these
Yeah.
motivations, flyers and whatsoever. Try to boost their motivation to keep healthy.
Okay.
And try to encourage them to to eat in a good way, how to react on the office. I mean that we are person who work at our desk, so every 1 hour, for example, like we encourage them to every 1 hour you should stand up and you should do a small exercise, for example,
Yeah.
like bend your
Move
arms
the
or knees.
limbs a bit,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
that's
what we
because
need.
that's a thing that doesn't happen in Malaysia, but then it happen outside. For example, like Japan, they educate their employees to make a small movement whenever it comes to 1 hour works or
Yeah, yeah.
whatsoever. So that's a thing we try to change in our Malaysian culture.
yeah, to make it the norms, yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
All right. So here's something I'm curious about. Can public actually come to Polytechnic and try the facilities, or is it just open to
Okay,
lecturers and
I think I
students?
need to
Yeah.
ask, I need
Yeah.
to answer for that. Okay, for the time being, we are welcoming the public, but then they just need to let person in charge, which is me, know, and then we can accept the public, and but then we will try to arrange it because as I said before, the ID already reached the limit, but then they can still check for at the basic. I mean, using the basic device, not the software thing. So
Oh.
still the public can know how what's their health status first, and then seek for the Mr. K advice
Okay.
on what diet they should be on, what the exercise they need to go to do. So we still accepting the public until April, right? Okay.
Up
So
until April.
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 Yeah, April.
Okay. So do they need to make any appointments?
Yeah, they can visit. They can reach me at PTSS. Just go PTSS or call PTSS office and ask to speak to Mr. Anwar from Tourism and Hospitality Department. I'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. So are they? Can they use the same facilities just like
Yeah.
the rest? I mean,
Yeah, they can use the devices, all the devices.
or maybe you limit, or maybe you can just try.
As I
this
said
and
before, they can use all the devices, except I mean Doctor Self Check software, right? Because it got
Okay.
the ID. The ID
Alright.
actually is something that valuable. So that thing, the software AI, we give the privilege to the staff and the participant for the Polytechnic. For the public, we will give the public a room and space to use the other device.
machines, devices. Yeah. Okay. So what impact do you hope this program will have?
My predict is that inshallah by April I will see my student and the staff, the participant, whoever entered this kind of program, they should receive the positive result or the good result. At least a little bit of change in their daily life menu or daily life food choose, and then they should able to, I mean, to know that their body is very important for daily usage. I mean, they know when they work in 1 hour at the office, the desk, they should walk after 1 hour, maybe bend their arms and whatsoever, and then they should know what types of food they should take in each day, how many calories. So it's all gonna be teach by Mr. K at the counseling session. So like our discussions said before, we doesn't separated between the technology and the human touch itself. We combine it together. So
Yeah,
the
that's the best
AI,
part, yeah.
I mean the technology and the human touch, we combine it together. We doesn't use this solely technology, just a solely technology things. We
So you
combine
find
it together.
balance
Yeah,
between
that's we call balance. Seek the balance.
Yeah. So okay, do you have any expectation on what to bring back to Japan
So
for these initiatives?
for our company, this is the first time using this the equipment, everything in other countries.
All right.
And even students know that Malaysia is known as one of the most obese country
Yeah.
all over the world. So if this project works in PTSS, that means we can apply this project to anywhere in Japan as well.
Okay.
And like I said, Japan's economy is kind of going down, or maybe our population reducing, so we have to, export our technologies to outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think this is a good chance, or like at least our company can ensure that our technology is top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
we all know that Japan is a what do you call that? Moving. It's not moving forward. It's a one step ahead when we talk about technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. As people on the internet say that people in Japan are living in tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
So
Yeah, you
let's
are.
talk trends now. What trends in the fitness industry do you think that are most relevant for the tech savvy generation?
Okay. I think fitness more like, from my point of view, I could say the trend in fitness companies. So like past 5 years, the personal training has been paid like gain more attention, because one by one training maybe it's expensive, but you get more valuable customized knowledges and the trainings. But now like many fitness companies are focusing on what we call corporate productivity management. Meaning is like you have a wellness center or some kind of office station in your office,
Okay.
provided by the fitness company. Then just one desk and something, and then maybe every month the employee of your office has to go to the counseling session.
Okay.
Yeah, provided by the fitness instructor. Then maybe not doing any kind of group lesson exercise, just get the counseling, so that you can adjust your lifestyle. And because if employees' health has been improved, your company's sales productivity also be improved.
Yeah.
So more fitness companies now focusing on this kind of corporate packages.
Yeah. So, Anwar, looking ahead, technology fitness might seem like two separate worlds, but how do you bridge the gap?
How I'm bridging the gap from technologies and wellness. I mean, yeah, of course, there's a gap, and then we need to know that we can start with the simple tools, yeah. We can start with simple tools like step trackers and our smartwatch, right? So it can link the technology and our daily life in a simple way, because of course we walk every day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but we doesn't know how many steps we take.
Yeah.
So we can use a simple device, and then after all, the device currently we got many types. We can choose many type of device, and the price is something that we can afford to, compared to the previous
Yeah.
days.
It's
So,
affordable, yeah.
and then I mean we can use the technology for convenience. I mean, such as guided workouts of timers. Okay, so but then yeah, as I said before, we need to set the boundaries, and then to know first our bodies. So, and then we can personalize the fitness, what we are trying to do in a day or in a week, by using the apps and whatsoever. So it will be something like to show that we are not so depending on the technology itself, but then we set up the activities according to our bodies. Of course, for example, like me, I'm doing my activities weekly or daily by looking at my personal device. But then if I'm not really into it, I just ignore it because we know our body.
Yeah.
So we need to we can bridge the gap, but then of course we need to set the boundaries.
All right. So, for those people who might be hesitant to use technology, how do you encourage them to get started?
I
Anyone
think
of- yeah.
especially for old people, I think they don't wanna get deep into technologies because some people are scared of it. They don't know how to use smartphones, what kind of apps. But once you know how those apps work or how that helps, I think it should be okay. So like if you have the knowledges in advance,
Yeah.
that should be okay.
Oh.
And the answer is going to be on PTSS, because if the project is succeed, so we can share the success story of this project to the people. Okay, maybe to police people first, and then to show that we are doing something and we are succeed. We are doing something in technology and combine it with the health or fitness, and then we combine it, and then this is the story of success story. So
Yeah.
yeah, we can motivate people by that. So of course.
Yeah.
Right. So, how can professionals in tech-heavy job integrate physical activity? Okay, this is like an advice for me into our
Let's say if you working in the office all day, we call it sedentary
yeah.
lifestyle or something. Yeah, like he mentioned already, when it comes to physical activity, it's not about playing sports or like going to the gym every day. Because that might burn more calories, but more than that, if you're sitting all day in the office, your body is getting stiff, getting so maybe your blood is not circulating enough
Yeah.
or something like that.
And the blood vessel will be more older.
Yeah, like as if you're not moving, your blood vessel getting harder and harder. That might cause a problem. So what I recommend is like he mentioned already, every 1-2 hours, you just do, I don't know, 2 5 minute stretching or exercises.
Can you do the example of stretching?
Like one thing we often do.
Can you demonstrate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
bring up all your hands all the way up.
Okay.
Hold the and just hold it and open it. You do this 10 times.
Okay.
And if you're sitting all day, maybe your hands are white
Okay.
because your blood is not reaching here. But after you doing this, you can see your hands getting red. Means your blood is
The blood's
finally
pumping
reaching
here,
here.
right? Okay.
I think for desk workers, one of the health issues they have is when they're working, maybe they have some kind of the numb or like the hands are shaking or they feel cold.
Yeah.
It is because your blood is not reaching here. Because blood is the one delivers all of the absorbed nutrient, water, oxygen, and the heat as well.
So why do we need to put up? The hands.
Because when you're sitting all day, most probably you have a rounded shoulders like this
Okay.
kind of posture. So bringing up your hands is like literally the opposite,
Okay.
the opposite posture. Yeah, that's why to stretch out your front part of your body.
All right. Okay. So that will be the last question. What advice would you give to someone who struggles with spending too much time on screen and want to integrate more wellness? I think this has answered by Kay just now, and you also has demonstrated some of the activities that we can use.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. We have such a fruitful discussion just
We
now.
hope so. We hope so.
Yeah, because you have shared with us about digital hustle and healthy muscle, thriving in tech and wellness based on your personal your personal point of view and also your experiences. Anwar, do you have something for the audience you would like to share?
To your fans.
Last word, yeah, to your fans,
Say
yeah.
something to your fans.
I just hope that since we are in police,
Yeah.
we are contributing something to police.
Yeah, we do.
In terms of technology and all devices that we're bringing from Japan to here. So I hope that maybe public, if they wanted to come to feel or to know that what we are doing at BKSS, they can come together. But let me know first, and then we will try to share with the public first. I mean, and then I want if we can change our daily routine, for example, like change our habit of eating, change our not to change the scope of work, but then change how we work. Okay. For example, like we say that every 1 hour we sit up and then we do some minor stretching or whatever, and then try to learn something new in terms of health. Know how much calorie intake in daily in our
Yeah.
daily, and then it will give the good effects. Of course, we are not. We cannot predict what will happen for us. We can die also if we are healthy, but we can prevent it. We want to reduce the cost of medicine first, and then we try to balance it using the IT, using the technology, and using this human touch. So
Yeah. How about you, Kay?
Yeah,
Any
so
last word for the audience?
So concept of our project is basically start from something small so that you can continue longer. Meaning, I'm not asking you to lose a lot of weight or eat only once a day. I mean, like what I'm saying that maybe start caring about the size of your portion of your
Alright.
rice
Yeah.
protein, or more like you park little far away from your office and you walk slightly more than you used to. So that maybe you're unhealthy right now, but you're healthier than yesterday,
Later. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right? And you're healthier
Small steps
than the day
matter.
before. Yeah, small step. Then if you continue that in 1-2 years, maybe you're very healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanna do. So yeah, I hope I can contribute some amount to Malaysia police health landscape. Yeah,
You hope so.
yeah.
All right.
They can. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining in. To both of you, I hope we can see each other again afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please come to our studio once again if you want. All right, and then thank you, audience, for joining in. Till then, see you. Keep striving and stay safe. Bye.